Okay, first thing first, I want to thank. Let me see if we can get this up so you can see me a little bit. I'm facing no, it does. Thank out there to YouTube and all that stuff. And I got a email today. It said I got moved up to a little more where I can do live videos and you get certain things and all that stuff. Thank you guys on that. But to get back to it, we're working on pool table day 6 probably. It is day 6. And well, anyway, you've seen the rails I cleaned. I just went and cleaned in here. I used them pads. Used the 80 grit just to rub up where the dust is sticking. Rub it up, and then I'm gonna vacuum all that off. After I get that vacuumed off and everything cleaned up, I'm gonna start putting this side back together. That means all rails, whatnot. Now this rail down here, this real long main rail, it would be a nightmare to get out. It's only a couple screws, so I'm going to just wipe that down the best I can. Then I'll wipe this back rail off pretty good. The back rail actually comes up. It's got a screw here and a screw there. I might be able to get that one out, but I'm going to leave it. That's just a ball return for the cue ball. And the cue ball on this one's oversized. It don't have a magnet. So, but anyway, you just got to use a 2.5 cue ball or whatever on this, but I'm good with it. Got all that cleaned up. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum it out. I got all the way over to here cleaned up. Now what I'm going to do is take my rig gear and slide it back over my seahorses and everything, and then I'll do that side. But before I even do that, I'll have this side together and vacuum. So I can go ahead and show you if you want to see it real quick, which some of you do, some of you probably don't. If I cut off, it's because I got a phone call. I'm waiting on a phone call. But you can see, just by taking that sandpaper over there, and I got rid of that line with that sandpaper, most of it. See how it broke up the dust and dirt? Now I got to vacuum. Now, these are the rails I was talking about. I got to clean them. I do have a little Brillo pad left and some stuff. I'll clean that up real good. But look, it knocked all that dust off. I don't know if I got in that corner. No, I didn't get in that corner. Let me show you what I was doing. Doesn't look like I got in that corner. I'm going to try to hold you and show you at the same time. All I was doing is scraping this on there. Let's put it this way. And then we'll flip it over the other way. And look, like this right here. Don't have to push hard. Now around the nail heads and stuff, that's mostly all done. So, but I got put that back. That's all scuffed up, cleaned. All I gotta do is, that's what I said, put it back together. And this side after I vacuum, I'm gonna vacuum it real good, and we'll go from there. So. Okay, I got most of it cleaned out. I got the tray in where the balls roll down, but I couldn't find any plastic washers when I was out. I forgot to. Anyway, let me show you. I took a set of old glasses. They're all scratched up, tore it up. I bought another set. I got like 4 of these. But anyway, I took this edge here. I could have got my Dremel tool and cut it, but I heated up a screwdriver and just cut through it real quick. And as you see, 2 pieces. Oh, sorry about that. Right here. Now what I'm going to do is just draw little circles on there. It's got to be big enough for that hole for that to go through, and then have a little like a plastic washer on it. So what I'll do is make it round a little bit. Don't have to be perfectly round, but decent. And I'll put a hole in it, and that'll be good. Make my own washers. So that's what I'm going to do. Just wanted to show you that I'm making them. If you can't buy it, sometimes you got to make it. Because sometimes they don't have the part that you want. Okay, I see the other side was nice, spotless. This side, actually getting into it, actually seeing this side finally, it's not too bad. Other than it's missing a couple pieces of the rubber or stuff on here. Right where I'm first, there's little pieces that's supposed to stick in there. So I got some. I actually where did I put that? Over here it is. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember. Quite a while back, I had a RC car given to me. It didn't have no controller. It wasn't no good. It was a Walmart crate. I saved the top of it to put it on another RC car. Well, the tires, and see about how thick it is? That's how thick the piece needs to be, or roughly. At least I get something in there to help support it. It was one here, and there's one on the other side. So, the other side I already got one. This side, it might have been a piece of rubber, could have been a piece of wood. All I'm doing is going in here carefully, pulling the staples out. Let's see if I can't even straighten that up yet. So it looks like a brad staple, and let's see if we can even use it. I know we can reuse it, but there you go. Got it apart somewhat. Close. And then all I'm doing is taking that real thin rubber where it was missing the, and I can show you in a second. You just want to make sure that you get your staple down, way down below it. And you might have seen in one of the previous videos, there's a piece here. You can tell where, see there's some here. And there was one missing here. I can show you probably without tearing that up. Maybe. Yeah, you can see the different colors of the white there, right here, and then on that side. So, piece of rubber, real thin rubber. All of them are in here. So, and then you can see where the one I put the one over there. Let's see if I point to it with my printer. Right there. And then the other one was here. That is the actual piece of rubber that was on there when I got it. But I knocked it off, pulled the staple through it, so. But the other side, you can see how clean it is. Nice and clean. This side, it's not real bad. This back here is pretty bad. And up here a little bit, but I got most of this. So all I gotta do is clean that up. Put the rails back on. Then start working on putting it's got a little divot there, but that rail's gonna come out there. That's what I want to talk about. Is gluing the other stuff on and dropping her in, and then painting it. I still got to paint it, so but I'm gonna do that after I got everything. I'll tape everything up. So. Okay, all that's cleaned out. All the runners are in. we'll test these runners in a second. Make sure I'm testing everything. I tested the other runners, they work fine. They all look nice and pretty clean. They ain't perfect, but I wanted them clean so the balls roll real good, because they had dirt and stuff. Slows the ball down. But it seems like, and you can see how clean it is in here now. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and test it. This is a rack that I got off Amazon to put against that rack to measure, but that's a rack that actually goes in here. These balls are filthy, but we'll try the, they need to be clean. Try this. There's two. We'll try the middle one. Running good. Try the farthest one away. It is. Things are running really good. And when you pull them out of here, they come, when it's all level, they will come down. Put it in there and watch it come out over here. Try it. Get them balls cleaned up. They do need cleaned, but it's ready. It's ready to get the top painted. Don't let do that right now. I can always tape up the table on the top felt and everything, and do the sides later. But it's ready for to get the felt put on the table and that put in and the rails on. I can work on the rest later on. We didn't try the white ball. This is a rare ball. Let's try it. And there it goes. If you didn't see it, I'll show you again. That works off a spring, because this is a hair bit bigger. Let me see if I can get it. I showed you before, but it's springing. There it is. So it's ready to get the all this stuff wiped down with acetone. Slide it over. I got to jack it up. I'll get 2x4 scraps and put on top of here to raise the table up, and then I'll go ahead and pull the Velcro, because the way it's sitting right now, I really can't pull the Velcro, or not Velcro. I don't know why I said Velcro, but table stuff, the felt, and it's a thicker felt. But all right, but that's the end of the video, and maybe I'm hoping next video I do, it'll be me trying to put the felt on. See, I hope I don't screw up, but all I gotta do is clean, because I got underneath clean, and you can see that right there. I gotta get that. I gotta pick that up. There's a piece. This was underneath the pockets. I think I got most of this, but it's big chunks. And they had some right in here. A little bit right there I can feel it, but oh, it's some right here. But I get all that. Just gotta wipe it down. Because when you do this, and I've watched a lot of professionals on YouTube and guys that do it for a living, you don't put the felt underneath. They don't. They don't curve that felt. The only way they curve it is on here where they ain't touching anything. They just put it right here, and then they take a razor blade and trim it right off. And the one guy wets it down. He said when it dries, it even gets tighter. So, alright, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe, and bye till later.